Just so you guys know, I am streaming right now, so I was mostly saying that so Zach, so it doesn't say any personal information. All right, just gonna post this our video so we can spread it fucking everywhere. We can spread it like the plague. What? Great. There you go, sent on Facebook and whatnot. Right, I understand. Or not, but no, I'm just going to go normal. And if anyone watching this wants to,
I still remember life before the war.
Let me know, and I can play the.
I remember that we used to be different.
Well.
Used to live up there on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the metro our new home.
Oh.
After all,
Metro Exodus.
it might well be the only
I'm just gonna
place
let it
left
do
on
this
Earth
part first,
for
'cause
humans
it's
to live.
already doing
For a
audio
time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life. And I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it.
Kid.
Between endless years of hopeless
no.
existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
Alright, I let that happen. Fuck, what am I supposed to put in the hashtags? I'm too high for that.
Whatever you want.
Well, I mean, it says that I have to put certain ones, I guess. That's why my one stream was copyright struck.
Why?
Because I didn't put the hashtags that they told me to. Shit.
Possibly. Or it was the music.
Probably too.
I bet I get at least 5 streamers into your shit. About to put it up. What are you doing, kiddo? Give me a room. What?
Why am I so... Damn.
What? They got really talking to kiddo. You wasn't kidding me, man. You beat me up.
Am I?
I want to get beat up. I ain't get beat up.
Oh, it already has the things tagged. Okay. I'm hot.
You can put your own hashtags, such as Spoon Gang or
fucking whatever. You can put a description on it that says, welcome to my stream, you know, a channel description even for your channel that says, you know, this is a channel for whatever.
Well, I don't have a specific thing. I'll stream.
No, but introduce yourself. Give yourself something to go on. Even a hi, my name's Anthony. I run under Cowfishy.
Yeah.
That's it. If you at least said that, that gives them something to look at. If I saw your profile, I would just skip it. And it's nothing offensive to you. I hope. It's not meant to be.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. It makes sense. I don't think about that kind of stuff.
If I'm looking for something to watch, I'm going to look for something exciting.
Right.
That catches my attention.
Like the peace owl. You see the peace owl and you're like, oh, lots of colors, right? And
Right.
you're like, oh, there's a peace symbol. And you're like, oh, it's an owl. What the fuck? And it gets your attention for a second, right? And then you're like, whoa, look at that weird border on it that's all rainbow colored. I ain't never seen a picture that looks like this. You know what I mean? And then if nothing else, you remember the peace owl page. I don't remember what his name was, but I saw a peace owl. You know what I mean?
How the fuck do I? Damn it! How do I change the name of the video?
Loves that. He is sitting to my left.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna tag the porn bot.
What the fuck? Why?
Viewers, bro. After you get done jerking off, you gotta go do something, right?
What the fuck? There we go. There we go. Got the title. Alright. Sorry about that. Anyone who's watching this. Alright. There we go. Hashtag Spoon Game. Throw that in.
Yes, I've seen that before in person. Freaking out. I almost shit myself when I was like 8 years old. I walked into my bathroom and yeah, I was doing that shit.
What?
Because it always me. And I like flipped on the lights.
Get
and I
off of a
see-
dead man's Facebook.
What the fuck?
That's fucked up.
That's really fucked
Get
up.
the fuck off of his Facebook.
Anyway, aside from that thing, bro, I go in there, bro, and I see a black ball in the sink with upside down eyes
That's fucked.
and a right side up body
How are we gonna be on
staring at me like,
dead?
it should be
Oh fuck.
yeah, jackass.
Like, up this tall, he's gonna think I'm too far.
Like I said, it was the guy that
He
was
sold him as like one night.
I know.
He took it.
She asked me if she could. I think I'm gonna go down.
You gotta go pick up scripture.
Ooh, what's this?
Did I leave you alone in a room?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, more ammo.
Like, I had to come
You
outside.
like stare at you all the time?
I had to come outside because I thought we were out.
Do I avoid contact and or do I avoid eye contact or stare at you when you're here? If you see me absolutely never look at you, you know you're sketchy. And I probably don't like you. But if you talk to me, sometimes I'm just busy and I do that to Carol. So don't get about her. But that's essentially how you can tell. How I act. Because I'm not social with him. There's a reason. Unless I'm just sitting here quiet.
Go lay down.
Being
I don't care what you
Go be fat on the pole. Go be fat. Go be fat. Go be fat. Get
Yeah, I
down.
was hoping there was a sacred entrance there. Or something. Maybe some ammo. What the fuck is What the heck is going on? Burn all the things. Fuck out of here.
You wouldn't even put balls. You need to do nothing.
We've arrived. So far, so good. Just a couple of rats. The guys are unloading the trolley. April 12th. Not enough people to cover the old roadblocks. Carla. Sorry if I mispronounce any of these names or something. Carla went to get some more volunteers, but for some reason, but for now we're just over the platform and the airlock. It looks like I'm not even gonna try. I can't speak Russian. Isn't going finish the repairs anytime soon. The mechanism rusted solid. Oh, there we go. Shot a couple of watchmen. The beast got inside unnoticed under the steps. Cunning fuckers. The airlock drive is dead. That person says he can't promise anything. We're running short on filters. Time to improvise. I guess we'll just weld the gate shut with a sheet of steel. Think later. August 14th. There's a stampede. There we go. Of watchmen up there. I'm very dyslexic apparently. They haven't attacked yet, but still. Kolya brought the welding apparatus, but we can't even start the work As soon as we make a slightest noise, they start howling up there. For now, we'll decide on setting up some traps. You just...
Look at this, bro. At least I didn't smile like this chick, please.
There we go. Ah, there's more ammo even.
Botanical Garden Station, August 14th. Don't you have anything better to do than mess with that thing, Mikhailich? Oh, am I wrong? We can't do anything without the welding burner, and this way, I can at least make a record. Ha! Did you hear that? Of course I did. I'm about to go deaf from their howling. Why do you want them recorded? I heard the Polish people are studying these migration patterns and whatnot. So, they're buying records and stuff, but they have to be taken properly, with date and place and all that. Oh, they'll get the date and place correct this time. They'll read it on your gravestone. Forgive this man. Mikhailich, get over here! They're attacking again! Coming! We totally blew it. I hope my Sasha got away. They rushed us. The whole tunnel. It was down to grenades and knives in the end. Then he helped pull the gas cylinders up. Howling again. I think that's it.
Let me see. Yeah. What did he do? What did he do?
Yeah, I guess.
He had nothing to say except I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I wasn't mad. I'm just like, whatever, dude. I didn't expect it to last.
It's hard for me to tell if that's sarcasm or not. The way you said it's not really my favorite FCC world. It's hard for me to tell if that's sarcasm or not.
Hold on, we're coming! Keep us covered! Hold on! We'll get you out! Whoa! It's Artyom!
Artyom.
Artyom! What the hell?
I like that.
He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us!
That was the game.
Having his ears ringing because he just said,
And he was also basically bleeding to death from getting cut by the bit by the.
I got it! Open up! Go!
Oh shit! I can turn my head and shit. I thought this was a passive cutscene.
Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips of talk. Hey, where to now? Left, across the square! Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here? How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the rig, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone! I killed him myself with my slingshot. Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now?
Oh yeah, I'm a Spartan. Nah. Yeah, the people that stand up to the dark ones and whatnot, to all the that basically universally just kill the
Artyom, are you awake?
mutants, like the
It's
Watchmen
okay.
and whatnot.
The doctor said you'll be fine.
Those are the Spartans.
Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6. But you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please, promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
I mean, that makes sense.
They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here.
Yeah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
More information. Getting about.
Uncle Artyom, don't worry. I believe you. Will you take me with you when you find the clean place outside?
And how long do you think that's going to last?
Mate.
How many kids are there in the station? In the whole metro? Who will be left here in 10 years?
10 years? You'll be lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics, no suture thread. Which is why we can't afford to have our best fighters taking unnecessary risks. What will you do if these Spartans come down with radiation poisoning like Artyom?
I left the Order, and now nobody gets to decide for me.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you all right? You gave us a scare, brother. Artyom! How are you, friend? I see you're all right. This calls for a celebration.
Artyom. Few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how
you're
are the
a
nurses
useless
in
guy.
hospital, huh?
Would you just stop crowding him? Brother.
Welcome back, Artyom.
Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Yeah! Oh, it's official. I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
1 week later, I get Oh God, excuse me. I apologize for that, people.
And? More of nothing?
Damn.
Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Come on, replace your filter. Haven't you spent enough time in the sick bay? Oh, Father will kill me if he finds out I was out with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limits zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks. There's just no way anything can live up here but monsters. Look, maybe you should come back to the Order. We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough. Careful. At least it held. Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa! Hear that? Did you hear that? Watchman! Are you alright? They probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us.
Why? Why don't I do this?
Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area is over here.
Jordan said if he didn't pay me, he'd like me. He said in a month if he doesn't pay me that he's going to pay me for it. And now he's going to get the money.
Hear that? It's a pack. Just what we need. A draw. We're lucky the mutants hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. Stop it. The pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass? Wait it out. Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack. Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that.
Oh.
How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad? It would save us a detour. Damn, too high. Hey, Artyom, help me get up there.
I wonder who's watching this.
Shit! Come up now! I got you!
Ah, damn. The person that was watching me.
Now that's what I call a blizzard! Can't see a thing! Or hear! Let's switch to radios! What the? Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where?
This one?
Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it? Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them!
How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
Huh? Where the fuck did she go? Oh, damn it. Oh, jeez. They straightened and knocked me out.
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you were right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The heck and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it.
At least give them their masks back.
They won't be needing it Let's go.
Shit. That's some bullshit though.
Damn, watchman broke through. Workers are done for.
Keep your weapon trained on the open. If anything comes through, shoot. Sure.
What's that noise?
Should send a group there to seal the exit. And pick up the remains.
Fuck!
Okay. I did not think they would shoot me. I thought I just found help.
Lessons learned.
Well, shit. I probably should have assumed that they were gonna shoot me. No, I didn't. I was completely unarmed out. Didn't even have a gun.
Damn, watchman broke through. Workers are done for.
If anything comes through, shoot.
Okay, so
what's that noise?
Going up here. I'm gonna knock with that.
Attention! The turntable is switching on. Escorts can rest till tomorrow.
Don't put your luck. Just about enough of your whining, you old fuck!
Straight to the ravine if you don't shut up.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals. How can they? What can I do? Mutant? Watchman! Human? How did you... Oh my God. It's you she's been screaming about. Alive! You came for her. All right. I'll help. Finally. I'll be of some use. Okay. They took the girl to the base chief for interrogation. I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back.
God, I gotta...
What do you think?
That's interesting.
Isn't it though?
He's not good. I should have said the same thing.
Can you put that one in for Joe? Just because you're just hardened on that way.
We don't have any scratch pads.
Well, when he gets it, I guess. You, sir, are a banana.
You, sir, are a banana.
No, I'm a banana.
Let's go. Don't rush, though. If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait. You'd better not walk into the light. Let's do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel and disable it while I distract them. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off, young man.
The hell is happening?
Looks like they didn't finish the repairs at the generator, Sergeant. Don't rush. Move crouched. It's quieter that way. See that ladder? Try sneaking to it now. Stay close to the wall.
Yermak, is that you? What are you mumbling? Come here and help me fix this.
Yes, sir. Got me already.
Come on, come on. Fixing this should be nothing for me.
Simon Mikhailовich, there's a failure at the generators. You usually see it.
Yeah, I totally need you to tell me what I should do. Better fix this line here.
Wait. You'll have to take it down. Can you do it quietly?
What's with that mumbling?
By the way.
Ah, you're Mac.
Let's go. Wait a moment. Wait. Great. Now throw it.
Well done. Let's go. Come. Go through. Come on. This system supplies air for the command center. It's not that large, actually. Good luck to you.
No matter who you are, that was... Stop it, Papa. When he learns what you've done to our children, to these civilians, these people are from other cities, aren't they? They come to Moscow looking for us, and we never even saw them, because you killed them all.
Who the fuck are you?
It's you!
Throw me on you! You fucker!
Russian double knockout.
Oh my god! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Oh, you motherfucker.
Don't move.
Attention. Control unit damaged.
Morons! We are at war! One tap won't be enough for you now, you
What is this
imbeciles!
equipment?
This is the universal broadband radio jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone, and them from hearing us.
Emergency shutdown.
Shit. This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom? You were right all along. Do you see? It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my god. What for?
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids!
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot! I'm with him. I'm with you. You have to run. Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover.
Get ready, people.
Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick! Let's go.
All unauthorized...
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now. Just get to that hangar, then God willing, I'll get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope.
Hey guys,
Be careful.
what's going on? Hey! Hey!
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm. Don't forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Some mighty spies there, my friend. Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper dropped them and then scooted. Oh, yeah. Agent Ag reporting. Naturally, they're pretending to be civilians. You rookies all think you know everything after a week of service. Yeah, I don't know shit, I know. This place looks clear. Good. Still, we should stay alert. Enemy man down!
Covering you! Hold on, Artyom! Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Let's check the back door, just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did that bitch actually start some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she had help. Damn spies! They still keep looking bad. An old hag and a fucking team? Those were some mighty spies there, my friend. Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooted. Oh, yeah. Agent Hank reporting. Naturally, they're pretending to be civilians. Always. You rookies all think you know everything after a week of service. Yeah, I don't know shit, I know. This place looks clear. Good. Still, we should stay alert. Freezing to death here. Nah, we can survive the cold. Something else gives me the shivers, though. Tell me, why are we here? Why? I just got... What the hell is walking over there?
I'll take some work.
It's on, covering you! Hold on, Artyom! We have a man down!
Oh, what the? God damn it, why am I so bad? What?
Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Let's go check the back door, just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did that bitch actually start some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she had help. Damn spies! We still keep looking for it. An old hag and a fucking team? Those were some mighty spies there, my friend. Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooted. Oh, yeah. Agent Hank reporting. Naturally, you're pretending to be civilians. You rookies all think you know everything after a week of service. Yeah, I don't know shit, I know. This place looks clear. Good. Still, we should stay alert. Did anyone check the camera riders whose shift it's now? Why check them anyway? With a scope, you can see them clearly from a tower. There's really there's wind, and don't there's none. Don't give me that glory. The enemy strikes where you don't expect. It's an alert, after all. That's true, I guess. Do you remember the time they had a short station? The Northwest was in cover for days. You could hear signals from the outside. That means they could hear us too. We'll let me go fix it for me. So, hey!
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position.
All unauthorized persons are to be fired upon
Well done.
immediately.
You're almost at the hangar.
Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further notice. Attention! The jamming system is coming back online.
Great job, Artyom. We're inside. You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not reading all of this. If you want, if you're watching this later on, you can just read it. You can just pause it.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer.
They just had to attack now, these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least a week longer. They just had... They just had to attack now, these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least a week longer. It's been over a month already, and I feel like shit. I should see this.
Oh wow, yeah. I thought that would go way different. I thought.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer.
They just had to attack now, these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least a week. I see!
They noticed you. Covering.
God damn it. I'm doing so bad.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them. Once you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful. They noticed you. Covering.
Bullet! We got the man down! Reloading!
can't.
I got him pinned down! Strike him! There he is! Behind the crate!
Won't let us get away. We have to do something about them first.
Strike him!
Young man, the place is crawling with guards. They must be dealt with. Do something about the guards.
All clear. Get to your max. Let's sprint to your mac, Artyom. Artyom, get to your mac.
Am I glad to see you here?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and switch the turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
More guards! Get them!
The enemy is behind those crates!
Artyom, we've no time. Turn it on.
Yeah.
Turn the turntable on. was intense. Are you okay?
Hey, there's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard
Artyom.
to turn. It's just a little... I see the enemy.
More guards, get them! Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes. Run!
Kill them!
Come on! Yes!
Come here, quick!
We're going to ram the gate!
You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
Oh shit. Was that a fucking question?
Roger that, base. Over. Alright, shoot these two. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these two?
Don't you dare give me lip, soldier!
There, the Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here. Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell?
Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about surprise.
Colonel, this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet! How did you end up here? Ah, it doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line down.
shit,
The Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
It's one of
from
his
other
people
cities,
force.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut
women, children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they'd be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well,
Captain
I'll
Jack.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with
The
us.
order leaves no one behind.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch the mayor.
Well, the Spartans are leaving the metro
I'm so
now.
glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them!
Goodbye.
While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone. The whole fucking world. And not even batting an eye.
the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head.
That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's an offer. And look at all the machine guns. Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never said shit.
Shit!
Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch. Okay, stop it. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so... How about from the inside? Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir. I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it all, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract him in the meantime. Plastic explosion.
Is that you, Yakov?
Yes,
so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion, treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No, I see only one answer. You've been fought and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plan? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
We're getting closer. Unit 13 at the ready. Unit 13, attention.
Hands up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. But the brakes on this thing are busted. Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
Yermak, get ready to hit the brakes. No!
Enemy contact!
Artyom, get going. This should come serious.
What the? Brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole!
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! You'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead! You damn cripple!
No!
you at home! Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! Your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated not like the nurses, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! Through your forehead, you damn cripple! Forget about visible targets! Next quick seed out of the day! Fire at will! Hartfield, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
Why? The silver can be quick watching me. It just feels so bad.
Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! The brakes are working again! Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! Your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated not like the nurses, but like living dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead! You damn rebel! Forget about visible targets! Fire at will! Hartfield, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
God damn it. What the brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead! Damn rebel! Next quick seed out of the day! Fire at will! Hartfield, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
I'm Crystal Stopper. I'm not with him. They made me.
on!
Oh my god, Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Why the long faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder. What next? Where do we go from here?
Yes. More or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are command.
Are you sure they care for...
Wait a moment, what was that?
Code 1811-7.
Listen, everyone!
Area 18-5. I repeat, proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79.
Where was that number supposed to be?
Area 18-5. Only by standing together shall we overcome any and all
the Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out, Demir.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come
How
on.
about Aurora? The rolling goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what? Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's drink to Aurora!
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Aye. Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take. How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, Anna. I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Artyom, crude words.
What's the deal? Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside. Yes, I tried to talk you out of it. Yes, I didn't tell you you're not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. Not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro.
Goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner that tripped, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood? I hope I am. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So, go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. Hey, first they got me to sign up my CV to gain experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers.
A dog in the old one, or the old field. Sure.
I was proud to be helping those.
Hello there, Artyom. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah, yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else would be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. And well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade, too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes.
But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Ah, well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
Well, hello there, Tom. You people could have called me up there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name. Well, help yourself. Because frankly speaking, I'm a bit tired here. The only good thing about this job is that you forget it's winter. If only you didn't have to pay for this comfort later, with your whole body aching. I heard that monotonous labor calms you. Well, it's not a lie. You feel this calm, you see? It says it's dynamic meditation. That philosopher doesn't come here to meditate too often, though. That's all? Okay, I'll take it from here.
Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone.
Well, so, dear Moses, can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? Or not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off atop a stunken otar. When you homed those missiles in on the dark ones, was the air bitter then? Who knows though? Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have climbed that building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what link is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain? Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
Few days later, I was coming back from a run.
So, how did you like that fresh air? Out of this world, isn't it? I thought I'd ask Yermak about where we're headed next. I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's all right. Don't worry.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed? That we'll get some answers?
It's 1:26. Alright. Fucking... God damn it. Let me do things. Why is it gotta take so long?
Froze anything off yet, darling? Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon. Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the brakes!
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge, on the double!
Artyom, you should probably get to the bridge!
Are you alright, Artyom?
They pierced the cylinder!
How bad is it? Can we move?
No, we're stuck! Shit!
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Old farts, huh? That's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
Do you really think we found them, Colonel?
Well, we can't be sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications there. This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom. I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal. Anna, you cover him.
Yes, sir.
May I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you are not to take a step away from the Aurora. These two can handle themselves just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
I don't know yet. Gotta check on that cylinder, but a full day at least.
I see.
Let's go, Artyom.
Spartans, let's prepare the Aurora for a defensive action. Stepan, Damir, get the perimeter.
Yes, sir.
Duke, I need you to recon the immediate area.
Got that, sir.
Idiot, you give him cover from the Aurora.
Yes, sir.
Sam and Alyosha, stay in reserve.
Yes, sir.
Artyom, don't forget your backpack. It's a new model. A portable workshop, so to speak. The manual is inside.
Wait, am I not trustworthy anymore?
I'd tell you if it was the case, Sam. Now get the tower.
It doesn't come with crafting materials, though, so keep an eye out for those.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Just be careful out there.
Sure thing. I gotta say, that was one flimsy roadblock. And those guys, well, they didn't look like army men at all. Just old men.
Be careful out there. Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Do you hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare.
Keep this up, you see? No. Oh shit, I took that.
He looked down inside it for a second and then took
I was like,
another breath.
I didn't see me. Damn. That was... Okay.
Maybe they served the enemy. Enslaved or something. Going down. Haha, that was great. Hey, what was that? Could you check it out? What's taking you so long? Come outside.
Hmm?
I took a look around while you were inside. That electric tower there looks like a perfect sniping position. Let's go. Look, a rabbit! A boat. You won't have to go swimming after all. The locals probably get around mainly by boat. Okay, Artyom, I'll climb up there while you take the boat to the church. I'll call you when I'm settled.
Break a leg.
I guess maybe not.
Church. None seem to be armed. We'd better try the open approach. Let's not fire first, okay?
Father, Silanthius, has already started his sermon. Just enter the temple and see the light of truth. We are a peaceful lot, so please keep your weapons sheathed. And welcome!
They killed my friends and my daddy. Satan's spawn. She'll bring the Lord's wrath upon us.
Pressure. That would teach them.
Yes, they are not worthy of the protection you desire.
Exile them! Make them repent! Patience, brothers and sisters! Patience and tolerance! For ye must accept thy neighbors like the Lord accepts thee. Turn their hearts.
Come up here!
Stay calm, brothers and sisters! The heretic is trapped, for so will the Lord. Soon our brother's militant will be here. And the Lord's justice will be done.
Let them kick Katya and her spawn out too! Yes, the Lord's justice. Oh, Mama, it's him! The man from the train! He's here to save us!
I can't believe this. I had all but lost hope. We're not from here either. Silantius locked us up here a year ago. Yes, the bridge dwellers won't even talk to heretics. But I'll tell you everything I've seen in this place all that year.
Arriving under the cover of fog.
Oh, it's the bridge guard. Silantius fooled them just like the locals. But unlike them, the bridge guard have guns. Run! There's a way out down here and there's a boat at the dock.
We also have one, but it's too small for all of us.
Artyom, she's right. Get to the boat. We will rescue her later. Don't worry.
Go! Nasty and I can get to your train by ourselves.
What's asking?
You hear it?
What's going on?
Save the protector!
Ah! You scum! You filth! Prepare yourself, heretic! After a long brother!
Artyom, I can't cover you when you're inside. I'm changing position to meet the woman and child. I know you can handle this just fine.
That doesn't suck. That's not it. Wouldn't be that good of an idea to go in there.
There you go, Doug! Cover me, brother, and I need to reload!
The filthy dust killed him!
I have no clue.
Are you alright? A shame you couldn't get away quietly, without bloodshed. They're bound to hate us even more now. Oh well. Artyom, Katya, and Nastya are with me now. See you aboard the Aurora. Check the map. Looks like you can row straight to it from there.
Artyom! Over here!
Oh boy, that's a big bitch. That's practically a fucking shark.
Come on! What the fuck was that? A whale? It's fucking huge!
Oh, it's a whale, not a shark.
The old man sent me out as a forward sentry. Told me that I was to sit tight and under no circumstances look for any action. So I just had a front row seat watching you there. And so you subdue the occupation forces peacefully with a holy cross and a prayer. Anna has already reported on the cult. How about we trade places? I'd hate to come back to Moscow without even firing once. I was trying to win a girl over from one trader. Tough luck there. Why does everybody else get fun missions? The colonel does criticize you and all, but he gives you all the best action. Is this his way of showing affection or trying to get you killed? But I have to say it's unfair. I've been dragged out of Moscow, and for what? Stalking the furnace and sitting in a bog with a dumb spyglass. Here, though, we do have a chance of finding some loot. There is this plane there. Just leave something for me. I'll have to stay longer, I suspect. The shrimps are giving me trouble, though. I wish I could somehow talk to that catfish into chomping all those water bugs. How did Mowgli talk to the animals, I wonder? Speaking of Mowgli, we have the same blood type, you and I. Haven't you noticed? Well, I guess you have to go now, Artyom. I feel your father-in-law training his binoculars on us to turn us into pillars of salt.
Let me get this. Was it done?
Here's Artyom, back from the abyss of
You're
Nigga
alive!
Thank you for the information, Katya. But there is one more question I need to ask.
But of course.
What do you know of the occupation forces?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite get what you...
So, you've never seen any foreign army in this area?
No, I haven't seen any army. But we haven't really been to any important places.
I see. Artyom, a moment.
Well, gonna stop the stream right there.
Thank you, Artyom. If not for you, we'd never have escaped that place. They were so busy looking for you. And then...
Goodbye. See you later, Nick.